Hey, my subscribers. I just wanted to stop by to see how you were doing. Just want to say I hope you're having a good day. I hope everything has been good for you. If not, just let me know and I'll be happy to pray for you. That's something I want to talk to you about. Praying for other people. I know a lot of times when people are telling us what's going on, they say, hey, pray for me. They ask you for prayer, and a lot of people are like, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. But are they really praying for you? Some aren't. And I believe it was either on Twitter or Facebook where someone was saying, when someone says, a lot of people say, I'm praying for you, that was it. Which is unfortunate. So is it just a saying? That's something that sometimes people just say, okay, I'm praying for you. Do they always actually pray for you? I don't think they do. Some do, yeah. Some, it's just something to say. It's just like when people say, hey, how are you? And they keep walking. They don't actually stop to see how you're doing or stop to see what you're going to say. They just keep going. It's just habit. And I know this because I have said to people in the past, okay, I'm praying for you, and I wouldn't. It's like I would forget. Even when I went into prayer, it was like I wouldn't remember. And then later on, I'd be like, oh, I forgot to pray for that person. So what I do now is when I say to someone, I'm praying for you, I'll stop there and say a quick prayer for them. So just keep in mind, when you ever say someone praying for you, just stop and say a prayer for them then in case you forget, or just write it down, and then later on you can just go back and pray for them during your prayer time. But yeah, so just be mindful of that. Anyway, if you need any special prayer, just let me know. You can email me if you want to. And also, about that, you really don't even want everyone praying for you anyway. I mean, I know that you should pray for one another, but here's the thing. You really don't want just anyone praying for you because you don't know what they truly believe in. You don't know what deity or God they're actually praying to. I mean, I'm not going to get to that subject right now. It's a lengthy subject, but you really don't know. So you really want to be careful about that too. You want them to pray for you, sure, but it's like, make sure you ask those people who you know, have a relationship with God. Not just as anyone, but some people that just ask me, okay, y'all pray for me. And you don't know who they're praying to, if they're actually praying, or what they're actually praying about. They could be praying a curse against you, to whoever they serve. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. I know it sounds confusing, but basically I'm just saying, if you're going to pray for someone and you are praying to God, just don't forget, just go ahead and pray then, or you can just write it down. And don't just ask anyone to pray for you, especially if you don't know what they believe in or who they're really praying to. And also another thing, it's like I was saying before, we get into this habit of when we run into someone, it's like, hey, how you doing? And we keep walking. And we really don't always take the time to see how the person is doing. It's like, okay, are we just saying to be polite? I think it's really just habit. It's just like when people walk in, they say good morning, Good morning, good morning. It's just a habit. It's like the way you were raised, And it's the same thing when you ask people how they're doing. But a lot of times, even when you ask people how they're doing, we all say the same thing. Oh, I'm good, even if we're not good. Once again, it's just habit. It's like we could be going through a lot. And people ask, well, how you doing? And even if they stop to see how we're doing, we just say, oh, I'm good. But why do we do that? Is it because we think they don't have time to actually hear, want to hear? We think they're just being polite. We just don't want to burden them with how we're really doing. I mean, I think what we should do is be like, you know what? If they truly mean it and they're truly sincere and they will actually stop to hear how you're doing, just say, I'm just going through something right now. It's kind of hard, whatever. Don't just say, oh, I'm good and keep walking. I mean, because you're not. We need each other. Something going on, just say, hey, this is what's going on. If you know them. If it's someone that you're associated with, not just anybody. But yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of people that walk around who really want someone to be sincere and want to know how they're really doing. They really want to just let it out sometimes. Because they don't have anyone else to talk to. They don't have anyone. And so a lot of times, I guess they feel, well, they don't really care. They're just saying something. So they might be like, oh, I'm good. And they're not good. So, like whenever you run to someone, you see them, don't be like, hey, how you doing? And keep walking. Just actually stop and see, hey, what's going on? You doing good? Like try to make a conversation with them. I mean, even if you're in a rush, it's like, I know a lot of times when in a rush, we really don't have time to talk. But like, well, you know what? I don't really have time to talk right now and I have to go. But, if you need me, you want to call me, you want to text me, let me know. Anything you want to pray for you, just be sincere about it. That's why I just wanted to stop in and say for a moment, just be mindful of that, just like be sincere, if you're going to say, hey, I'm praying for you, just do it. If you really want to know how someone's doing, just be sincere about it. And say, yeah, I really want to know how you're doing. I'm not just saying something. I'm not just saying, hey, keep going. Be polite, be mindful of it. Anyway, I just want to stop by, just say that quickly for a moment. Anyway, I will be back in a little bit for a study on Nehemiah. And this is going to be a good study too. It's on Nehemiah 4, and it's what we can learn from it because, yes, we can learn something from Nehemiah. I know I have. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit. Take care.